Viewers and subscribers, you're welcome back again. This is BVI Channel 1, where we tell you undiluted truth. Boy. Now, this altercation that happened recently between one senator from Ebonyi State, they call Nwaebinyi, and the former minister and the former president of World Bank, Madam Due Process.
It's okay, man. What is not to respect yourself? Will you shut up and take him out? Smell him out. Smell him out. Look like a dog. Look at you. Food at 70. I'm not being a senator. A senator, why are you talking to me like that?
You are a disgrace to the Senate.
You are an insult to womanhood.
You are
an insult to womanhood. And you are here to tell the world that you have not changed.
You cannot violate
You are here to tell the world that you have not changed.
You are a scoundrel.
I will not take it so it's that is why you can never be here. People like you can never be here. People like you can never be here. How can you be?
I am not a hooligan.
You are a hooligan.
You are a hooligan. So you will be
Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman.
The Senate committee
Chairman of the committee. Chairman of the
I will here to keep my mouth shut. Who are you to say so?
Chairman.
Who are you to say so?
Chairman.
Who are you?
I am asked to be looked at.
I will refuse.
Chairman of the committee.
Mr. Chairman, sir. Mr. Chairman, sir. Mr. Chairman, sir.
Chairman of the committee.
Mr. Chairman,
Chairman of the committee.
Mr. Chairman.
Chairman of the committee.
Mr. Chairman,
Chairman of the committee. Chairman of the committee. Hello. Chairman of the committee. Hello. Chairman of the committee. My distinguished colleagues and the petitioner and those who came to defend the petition.
Since after this altercation, people are beginning to see clearly the kind of hooligans and charlatans we have in the corridors of power. The worst we have ever had any time in the history of this country. Yes. And come to think of it, the man was ranting and shouting, screaming on top of his useless voice that he have not used to attract any meaningful development to his constituency, to say that he is higher in rank and have attained higher political position than Madam Due Process or Ezekwesili. I want to remind him that Nigerians know the character of the two people in question, the senator and Madam Due Process or Ezekwesili. Now let's put them side by side. To start with, Obia Ezekwesili had attained pinnacle of her career as the president of World Bank and has founded a lot of impactful institutions, both political development institutions and many institutions that had added value to our society. That's why she's called Madam Due Process, because everything she had attained or achieved, she got it through the due process. And she also maintained same in her discharge of her duty. Now to this one they called Senator Nwaebinyi. Permit me, my wonderful Ebonyi people. This guy is just one of the characters that are bringing bad name and shame on great people of Ebonyi State. Because they have displayed one of those reasons people will, try to use Ebonyi State to mock someone. Ebonyi are wonderful people. But they have this kind of charlatans and characters in most public glare. Now, his political profile, portfolio, we know how touts are rewarded. Former court leaders are rewarded. Former ballot box snatchers are rewarded with constituencies and political appointment. No wonder the man in question, in his position as commissioner, this is what he did.
You can see what Nwaebinyi this morning did to this woman, because the woman came out to look for her daily bread in the course of being a public job. Look at the woman crying. Look at what Nwaebinyi did to the woman. Did you can madam?
Okay, Naya.
But you know, go ahead,
Onye kachi Nwaebinyi.
ya nwa ji okwu ya bịa n'onwe ya.
Oh, ya nwa ji ukwu ya wutu ya na ndị otu ya.
Ya na ndị otu ya.
Ndị nọ na mgba sanu mburu ya nọ na mgoji ogwogwere ya nta wutu.
Otu ọgwa ji buru ya, ọgwa na buru ya. Ihe o meziri wo. Ọwụfu obi nri. Ị ga-ahụ ebe the woman nọ na-achọ ihe ọ ga-eri. Ya na ọwụfu obi nri.
You can imagine. Now talk about how this man handles women, and even how he came on the issue of women sexual harassment.
Well, the fact speaks for itself. You watch the video and you can see what led to the altercation, and which of course at the end of the day led to the vulgar abuse from both of us, because respect is earned, is not commanded. If you respect me, I respect you. You yab me, I yab you.
You don't think a person of Obieze Ekwesili has earned her respect?
I'm a senator of the Federal Republic. By social stratification, I'm higher than her in this country. Really? She's supposed to respect me. She was a minister. A senator is bigger than a minister in Nigeria.
Honestly,
but let me come before we go into that.
I'm expecting that you would look at that, what happened in that panel, and have maybe some kind of do you regret that situation?
How can I regret?
Do you regret that situation? Are you saying that you meant the statement when you said Obieze Ekwesili is an insult to womanhood and a hooligan, and use all kinds of adjectives that
did you hear what she said first? So that is what I'm saying. Respect is earned. She has no right to talk to me. And to talk to me in that way, for me to shut up my mouth, it means that she's not mature.
Okay.
She got to her level by accident.
Senator, because she's not here to now defend herself again, Senator Nwaebinyi.
She has admitted publicly, and having done so, I commend her. And I must tell you, I regret my choice of words to her.
That's
because
fantastic.
she's old enough to be my mother.
Great.
She's old enough to be my mother. But like I said, it is an action that brought up my reaction. But having admitted publicly that she said so, I give it to her.
That's the spirit. And you have also admitted that she's your sister. You've called her your sister twice.
Of course, she is.
This man is harassing another woman. Apart from his history, which you have seen. So, when you put these things together, it's beginning to make sense that an ally of Akpabio, those who have sworn to be zombies in power, to undermine female voices, especially those in political position, and generally in our society. If this man can do this, despite his exposed position, only God knows what his wife is going through, honestly speaking. But one day, maybe that one will come to light, because this man have no respect whatsoever for women folk, and men like that are very predacious. I mean, in the context of the issue at hand, I don't just want to mention it so that you will not accuse me that I said he is a sex predator. But the fact remains that people who has this kind of outburst against women in their closets, go and look at them. Okay? So, on top the matter of sexual harassment, this one who is defending Akpabio is harassing another woman. And Natasha had tendered apology to Obieze Ekwesili that Well, please, you took that insult, not just on behalf of Natasha, but all the women suffering deprivation, suppression, and oppression by wicked fools like this character of their abuse. Well, let me have your opinion on this. I'm Asuchiro Peters, your advocate for good governance. Bye-bye for now. GGN, uniting the people for good governance.